I pulled up the points, and I wanted to revisit that to see exactly what I needed to get today. And it just really dawned on me that it's all in the design and engineering hands. If we get a poor score, if we get, if it's not in the high 80s, we're out of it.
We've gone to 3 tracks in a row that are pretty cool. Charlotte Motor Speedway. We went to Circuit of Americas in Austin, Formula One track. And now we're coming to one of the greatest old-time classic road race courses at Road America.
Last night on the way home from the track, the engine was breaking up, wasn't really running smoothly, not making full power either. So we were trying to diagnose it last night, and we thought we had found it. But on the way to the track this morning from the house, it was breaking up, not running right.
The boost is where I want it to be now, so it's not way over boosting, but it's got to be temperature related. It's just so much colder than when we tuned it. I was like 110 in the dyno room, and now it's like 65 outside.
Can you reaching it up that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We've got to get that figured out. We've downloaded the info from the data logger, and it's going to tell us what the engine's doing, what the car's doing, and hopefully we can make a change software-wise and make sure it runs right.
It'll make more power the way it's at now, but it doesn't make corrections as well for temperature because it's using fuel temperature to guess what the air temperature is.
Yeah, so we get here and it's like, oh yeah, boy, I better check the scores, and they're taped up on the building over here, the trailer, Optima trailer. And the first thing I go up and do you look down the list or do you look at the top of the list? Yes! Yes! 91, baby. Hey, awesome. Thank you, judges. We've really gained 9 to 10 points over what we normally get. So, hey, my fate is in my own hands. I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't want a gift from the back end. I don't want to back into anything. I want to earn it. And now it's up to me. This format's different. Normally, we run a speed stop and autocross and design and engineering and road rally on Saturday. And that leaves you all day on Sunday to run the road course. So you get 2 days to cram everything in. Well, today at Road America, it's different. On Sunday, you have to do all 3 driving elements all in one day. It is a marathon.
Yeah, pressure is a big deal, especially if you haven't been out on the track yet. You know that you got a tough job ahead of you, and you got the butterflies before you get started. You try and think far enough ahead to be in position to maximize your chance to win. Like, I'm sitting at the head of the speed stop. I'm the only car in line. It opens at 9. It's 9 minutes to 9. So I want to get as many runs as possible. That's why I'm at the head of the line. Now, I still have to go out and do my reconnaissance laps, and they're calling cars to grid there. But if I can get 1 run in here and then go over there, I should be in good shape. Trying to figure out what the track's going to do and learn what gear you need to be in. And so that's what that first speed stop run really did for me. It showed me what gear I need to be in and what gear I need to be in around the pin cone, the 180-degree cone, and the track's really green.
So I knew it wasn't going to be very fast, but at least I'd get an idea on what gear I needed to be in, and how the launch would be, and how the box looked, at least get a practice lap. And we got that lap in. And then I wanted to make sure we were first out on the grid for the expert class, so we had a clear track in front of us and we could get a good clear hot lap in, when they threw the green flag. We wanted to do that, but there was still a good 40 minutes left before our session was to go out on the track. So we got in line and got a second chance at the speed stop. A clean 12.6.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's good, but still got a ton of time left.
Stopped short of the box, you know, it wasn't a perfect lap by any means. It was really the first shot at putting in a good lap.
Were you spinning the tires on the launch bad? Can we lower the RPM down? Okay.
We can't miss a beat. We cannot have a misstep anywhere. We have to win speed stop. You know, that's my goal. We've won the last 2 in a row, so we need to win it here.
There's 11s for sure, 11.9, easy.
We did go out on our hot lap session. We were first out. We got the green flag. In the first corner, we came through, shifted into the second, blew a freeze plug out of the block, and water went everywhere. So I pulled off immediately.
Got everything warm, we're on our first flyer, go around turn 1, shift into second, poof, water. So I hope it's something minor and something really easy to fix. So, I hope, fingers crossed.
It took us a good while to fix the car. And we got the car repaired and ready to run on the speed stop with a good, probably 8 to 7 minutes left in the session. The session ran from 9 to 12. That's on the schedule. And so at least we'd have an opportunity to get one more run in to help improve our time. I mean, every point counts at this point. We're going for a championship here, and we need one more run to help lower our time to see if we can't jump a few people.
It's gonna be close.
The guys are working as hard as they can without making a mistake, and you know, it always comes down to the wire, and you know, everybody knows it. So when we get running and the car's ready to go and within the time limit, you know, we need to get our runs in.
They suspended the speed stop right now, so I don't know if they're just gonna still quit at noon or if they're gonna extend the session.
Somebody had dropped coolant down, they needed to clean it up, and they just cut the session short, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, we got some good news. They're gonna let us run 1 lap to make up for the time.
Decided to reconsider, and myself and a few other cars were able to get in another run before the time expired. So everybody got one last run.
You know, we lobbied pretty hard, and you know, they're gonna give it to us. So that's the only the right thing to do, really.
And we made good use of it. You know, we were able to go 0.2 of a second faster, and you know, put us right back into the hunt. I truly believe we would have won the thing overall if we would have had more runs, of course, at least as many runs as everybody else got if it was a straight up fight. But it is what it is, and we ended up with a decent time, and I think that put us second or third overall in speed stop, which still kept us in the hunt. After that, you know, I went over to the autocross course. We're starting that, and I was able to get one run on the autocross before we went out for our third hot lap session. You know, I'd never even seen the course, never even visited the course, and I sat there and watched 2 guys go through the course, and I went up to the starting line, ran the course. You know, it was good for, you know, pretty good up the grid. So I don't know where that put us overall, but it was pretty fast, and at least we got a time in the autocross. Went back over to the hot lap session, our third session of the day, and you know, the car was running decent. It was starting to break up and pop and crack. It wasn't quite running the way it should have, but you know, I was still on it. It started to pump oil, and we hold a piston. So, you know, we ruined that engine. At least it wasn't a catastrophic failure like we had at COTA, but we still didn't get a complete lap on the road course.
Well, it's just not our day, you know. It's just not our day.